Hello, folks. This is Ben Lott. Welcome to the Blot Spot. We're playing some Marvel Snap. I am normally on a Tuesday night. I would be concentrating on the new card, but maybe we'll save that for Thursday night stream because I still haven't hit Infinite and it's bugging me. And so tonight we're gonna fight for Infinite. We're gonna be conservative. We're gonna play smart. We're going to try to finish the climb to Infinite. So I have been having some decent success. The straight negative deck, the new negative deck that has Star-Lord in it. I'm not 100% sure I love Star-Lord in this deck. I've heard people say that Star-Lord's a great addition to this deck. I haven't really felt he's that great, but he's at least a decent backup plan if you don't draw the negative on time. And this particular deck has helped me climb from about 92-ish that I was at when I started this morning to where I'm at now, which is 97. So I'm hopeful that I can get this done with some good play. Well, we don't want Isle of Silence at all. Isle of Silence is a very bad card for our location for us. Cloning Vat makes me laugh because if I draw properly to this deck, I don't care about my lower cost cards. All I care about is the 5 and 6 cost cards. So I don't like that they're snapping right away when I turn on Limbo. Only because it makes me worried that it's because they got Victoria Hand. So Cloning Vats is just the perfect location for them. But we have Shang. And I feel like Star-Lord is a decent pull. If we can draw like a null, I'd love to draw the null more than anything. Oh, that's right, Untap's not working because of the update to Snap. Okay, Iron Man's just as good. Alright, well, Iron Man's almost as good. Deal with Iron Man. I mean, should we... No, I think we just load the board with as many... No. Let's do that.
I'm about to juice this up.
I make me think we care even a little bit about our 3 and 4 cost cards then.
I am Iron Man.
Both only registering 3 in creative
I
cards.
am Iron Man.
I want the throne.
We didn't get the... Oh, we didn't get the null. That's very, very bad for us. Very, very bad. Feel like we gotta retreat on this one. Yeah, we're playing smart here, so the smart play is retreat. We really needed the null more than anything. Because we could have nulled an Ant Maze and then just doubled up the Iron Mans and Cloning Vet, and I feel like we would have won. But without that null,
Escaped.
The last turn draw, Lady Jane was not good for us. Senor Pablito. I will say the only problem with the negative deck right now is Gore is actually, against a lot of the is uni card. It's just there's Lisan reveals being played right now, which is weird. Even with all the card creation that's going on. Ugh. Yeah, good thing I didn't snap because of the turn 3 negative play, but without changing Mindscape, this is not gonna look good. I gotta say, with the objective cards, I do like the running block on them, or whatever you want to call that. The fact that it gives the running total for both players, so we can kind of see where they're at, see how soon they'll be hopping off.
I am Iron Man.
See, and we can't play Jane. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, we still can't play. We could play Jane next turn.
I want the throne.
Mr. Negative. That didn't work out great for us. Okay, so we do that. That'll get us the Zola. I think Snap. Because the Zola feels good right now. Hopefully, we don't have a location changer or some surprise for us. Oh, dude, I forgot all about this stupid hawk. Oh, doggone it. This fancy Tony's a bot, so we may make those cubes right back, but that's frustrating. Not a... Exact same deck again. Does everyone have the same idea for Gambit? It's just the Gambit deck now?
Oh, snap.
I think we snap because we're not going to make the same mistake twice, that's for sure. And Elysium is huge for us. Hang on. Oh, I should put Iron Man down. There's really no need.
I am Iron Man.
Lower down. No. Zola. Oh, jeez. They're running Stardust too? Seriously?
All hail Hydra!
Opponent snapped.
Without a Shang.
Escaped.
Stardust drop was deadly. Okay. I guess the question is there a place for Gore in this deck? Because I just feel like in this meta, Gore is not the thing. He's just not good enough. So what else can negative that would be a big positive? Sage, a late Sage is good. We can always do the Taskmaster thing, but we're not playing any big cards. I guess a late Sage is pretty good. I don't know, man. It feels bad. It feels real bad. I don't think they're a good swap because you need something else that Jane Foster helps with. I feel like it's got to be a zero power card, which just means Sage. Or we stick with Gore and hope for the best. I don't know. I've been winning today with this deck. It's like the game is capped me at a certain place, and as soon as I hit a certain level, I start hitting those decks that counter it. I don't believe in that. I don't think the game's actually doing it. That's the experience, how it feels. Alright, A button. Really flavored. If we play the Star-Lord game instead of the negative game.
Opponent snapped. Snap.
I love that variant. That's a good variant.
Cut off one head, two more shall take its place.
Oh, they're playing the MODOK. They're playing that combo. MODOK Hella. Okay. I'm not 100% sure how we will guarantee we're tall enough in a lane to win it, but That's the best we can do.
I am Iron Man.
You won't need this anymore.
Minions to me.
Well, I'm good. I'm haven't won a game. Back to 95 flat. Like, no, I'm not in Infinite tonight, so I'm just so annoyed. So I had a thought about putting. We'll try out New Gambit. I'm not gonna hit Infinite tonight, so who cares at this point? I thought that I'd just try adding New Gambit into my Surfer deck. Because I'm creating broods, and Shang-Chi's automatically creating the 10 rings, so that's 5 power. The problem is if I don't create those, I need like a backup plan if I don't draw brood. I mean, I'm always gonna have the 10 rings unless like whatever happens. So thought perhaps, hey, Living for What is back. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, sorry, I can't get that. You can whisper it to me though if you want to send me the deck. And maybe take out Starhawk and add in a card that creates cards on the board. I thought perhaps just a Squirrel Girl to get. Well, Squirrel Girl's only. Those are both 1 powers. So that's not enough. Or 1 costs. Because that would only total 4 costs. So I'd really need like a Dama or something. I gotta wanna be like a last turn ditch effort, get it to 5. That's just so many 3s, like a deck full of 3s. Just nothing but 3s is crazy. Can't eliminate any of these cards, I don't feel like. So many of these have won games for me. I don't know. Maybe get rid of Maverick. Now Maverick in the brew is so huge. I guess Jack Black can go. He tends to be a win more card. Because I was thinking not Starhawk, I was thinking of actually adding in what's her name? Surge, try and get to some of these cards faster. And I just scrolled right past her somewhere because these are in a weird order because I sorted by newest. She is. Let's see how that rolls. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I want to try something different than what everyone else is going to do with Gambit. Because I think everyone else, it looks like, is just going Victoria Hand. So I want to try out something that isn't Victoria Hand. Okay. Now we get Surge out on one. 10 rings can wait until after. Why Surge's animation is so buggy. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Very weird. Oh wow. Well yeah, we activate the 10 rings before playing them, that's okay. Okay, so if we do draw Gambit, we need to wait on the shot till the last turn because we need to talking about my snap FPS is a little low. Living for what? Oh, for Surge. Gotcha. That's why Surge isn't doing the animation. Look into that. I'm going to try this. Thanks for giving me one more created cards on my side of the board. Help me remember living for what. I will do that. Okay. I really like this. This is really good for me. I think we do Maverick.
I am Iron Man.
Oh boy. So many things I want to do. I mean, this is the card of the week, so I kind of want to play him. I mean, let's do it, right? We gotta do it. I don't even know if Brood needs Maverick boost, though. I feel like Gambit may need it more just to have a chance of winning that lane. I'm at 12 and let's give this a whirl and see what happens. Okay, well, they ran away.
Victory.
Alright, checking frames per second. Looks like Untapped updated to the new version of Snap. So that's good, we got that stuff back. 30 frames per second. Let's try 60. Alright, let's try that. And again, being able to get Surge out on this feels too good to pass up. Is David a bot? They might be a bot. I still didn't play this Surge animation. Alright, thanks. Glad to have you back. Or to hear from you again. this is bot. David's a bot. No way he would just. Oh man. David's a dumb bot. Alright. Well, if we're gonna get David to give us 8 cubes back, which we could really use, we can't play a card right now.
I'm about to juice this up.
So now we.
Snapped.
Okay. They snap back. Hang on. I think we just do this. I don't think we need Shaw in there in that lane against bot. Okay. And we just do that, that, and we got an easy 8 cubes against the bot. Well, at least they played in Cosmo, so they did destroy all their costs. Seriously, a hood. It's ridiculous. Still one, like, well on the other 2 lanes. Just funny we have them all 3 lanes because of stinking hood. That's okay. We got us 8 cubes. Made back some of the mess I made with that awful other deck. Those loser bots, I think, just they know how to exactly what to do in order to make sure to lose, so I wasn't too worried about it. I see these bots like that all the time. Kind of gotten used to it and know what I need to beat them, but it does seem like it always comes closer than I'd like. Omar Aim. You're back to playing real people, of course. Auspice is huge for the 10 rings. We can get them activated. Smithsonian's huge for Captain Carter and stuff. Okay. If we go Revision. Yeah, they're not playing anything mid. To get at least 1 round of free buffs.
Opponent snapped.
See what happens. I like the daring play here. I don't know what card they're gonna get, but they're gonna like it. It's not a bad draw in there. Ooh, that Squirrel Girl was bad. Very, very bad. That one did not work out in our favor. Now, why does he say 2 of 5 on created cards? I've got so many stinking created cards out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 6 in created cards. Card's gonna be a problem for us if we're gonna get. If it's not counting properly. Oh, it just. Oh no, it didn't. Why is he not counting all these created cards from Jana? Is he bugged? Reactivate my 10 rings, maybe? That'd be nice. Got my surfer. Unbelievable.
You won't need this anymore.
He's definitely winning left. But I think we may have won. We did. Depending on what their gambit destroys.
Victory.
Alright, we gotta come solve this because this is this is not gonna work. If Gambit's not gonna count Shauna's cards, then this is just a broken deck. Why wouldn't those cast created cards? Is created on board not count? Is it only cards that you create in deck or in hand, and it's not counting cards that are created on board? I mean, I feel like for science we gotta figure this out. Alright. For science, we're going strictly looking to learn. Okay. So we're gonna have to do cards that create cards in hand, and cards that create cards in deck, cards that create cards on the board, and see what happens. Well, I don't think we have. Does the 10 rings count as a card created in hand or in deck? I think it's in deck because you draw at the beginning of the game. So I don't know if we really even have to test the in deck thing. I don't know if we have to test the in hand thing. I think I just need a further test of the on board thing. So what else creates cards? What creates tokens on board? Alright, we got Squirrel Girl, of course. Okay, oops. It's getting a little glitchy here. I have to lower back down those frames per second if it's going to keep glitching like this, unfortunately. What else creates cards on board? Well, we could have like a fastball special, Man, Snap is really dragging on me. We could do a fastball special in Adamantium Infusion situation. We could do the whole Phoenix Force deck, in fact. If we put in Phoenix Force and just made a deck like that. Do I still have my Phoenix Force deck? I think Thanos will be good with him. I'm just, at the moment, we're just doing this for science. Okay, Snap. Are you loading updates? Is that why you're dragging this much? Or is it the frames per second thing? It's making my mouse drag even. Sorry. Then for what? I gotta see if that's what caused all of a sudden the dragging in Snap. Hang on. Get rid of this. Oops. Remove from deck, yes. What's the Phoenix Force? I don't know if I have my Phoenix Force deck anymore. It's still getting a bit laggy. What is it filming with? Nimrod and Galactus. That could be fun. Okay, so this is testing a few different things for Gambit. So if a Nimrod that's destroyed doesn't activate Gambit, that's a problem. And if a Phoenix Force that resurrects a card, because usually that's treated kind of like a created card, or Adamantine Fusion that resurrects a card, if those don't, do those count as created cards? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Well, the Nimrods are definitely created on board. Let's see. Let's just see if the Nimrod situation. You know, just because this is strictly a deck for science, we're gonna add in Squirrel Girl too. This deck is strictly for science after all. So get magic out of there. We don't need no magic. Come on, Snap. Come back to the Surfer deck because I actually thought it was good, but we need to figure out Gambit. We need to figure out if he's bugged or if we're just having an issue. Or if he genuinely does not count cards created on board. Perfect. We've got everything here to test the combo. We'll put Gambit down, then Shuri, Nimrod, Venom, boom. Full test of the whole thing, unless Spider-Ham is such a pain in the neck. Such a pain in the neck right now. Oh, gosh. Oh. Okay. So the first test is, does Squirrel Girl count? Do the squirrels count? Seriously? You gonna lay down a Stardust on me? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I believe the hub gave us a Nomura. That's kind of cool. Well, Nomura's gonna count towards Gambit, so at least we'll get one destroy with him. That's for sure. I have zero doubts that Nomura counts. Zolo would be another good test for whether he works with on cards on the board. The problem is I just got sinking Stardust. It really ruins my test at the moment. Holy smokes!
You are mine.
Jeez! Guess we need to snap to get that Hydra Bob out of there. He would have played differently with his snap. Okay. He really took advantage of that Elysium. Okay, we're not doing any good scientific work here, folks, because we got Stardust. I need to test cards created on the board. Okay, now draw the Gambit. These are legitimately created cards. They are 1-cost cards. Losing this game.
Opponent snapped.
I'm drawing Gambit, so we can't do the experiment to find out if he's counting the squirrels. Okay, we have Gambit. I don't care if he gets a squirrel girl. Okay, so it's official. He doesn't count cards created on board. The squirrels don't count as created for him. That's really dumb. That's a really dumb design. Well, let's destroy the Nimrod and see if Nimrod counts. We at least need to test that.
We are Venom.
He doesn't even count the Nimrods. Okay, so Gambit's dumb card. Only count created in hand or created in deck. I mean, we'll test next with Thanos just to make 100% sure he counts created in deck, but I'm fairly certain that's what it means. Which is just ridiculously dumb. It's just crazy stupid that he would not count those. Okay. All right. Okay, we go back for science. Clear all this crap out. We know that. I'll just crash the deck. And we go Gambit for science 2. And we go. The holding isn't even working today. Snap is just being temperamental. I think it's because it's loading the updates while we're playing. Alright, so what's next? We test Thanos. Make sure the stones count. I've already got a Thanos deck. We could try him in. We try a little Arishem. Little Arishem Loki situation. Living for what says try Loki, so we're gonna try Loki 2. I know drawing these cards. If we can draw a Gambit, we can do some decent testing. It's trying to build a Gambit deck more than anything. Prioritizing Gambit over anything else. Ugh. I already know that he works with Victoria Hand stuff. Alright, cancel this. Drop it. Trash it. Let's grab my Thanos deck and try that next. It was an Iska deck that used Thanos. So we'll try swapping out. Cobra is not a necessity, that's just one I added in for fun. Try swapping out Cobra for Gambit. And we'll see how that works. And then, yeah, next project is Loki to see if Loki works. Because he fully creates them in deck only. Waffles!
Destiny will arrive.
Okay, so he just created those stones in our deck. We need to draw some stones to test if that works with Gambit. First stone. It works. Created in deck counts. Which means Loki should count for Gambit. I see no reason why it wouldn't. And we know created in hand works, so it's only created on board. So, hang on. We're doing this for science. Let's see if the... So we know that these stones are going to discount, but once they become a symbiote, do they no longer count because they were created on board instead of in deck? Well, we won't know. Yeah, and I feel like we snap here because that is really advantageous for us. And I think they might be a C3 deck and not like the fact that Shuri's Lab just came up. Yeah, I know. I'm willing to bet though that the symbiote created on board would not have counted for his discount. Like his discount would have gone down. because it's created on board. Yeah, this is C3. And they stuck it out even though Shuri's lab popped up. It's an interesting choice. Well, we want to Gambit to pop off late. Not early. Know that Apocalypse held buffs. I did not know that Celestial's Chosen holds the buffs given to Ansabanur. That's cool. What caused our deck to reshuffle? Why wouldn't we have drawn Iska? That's odd. Oh, I guess Apocalypse caused our deck, but shouldn't our deck reshuffle have happened before Iron Lad resolved? If it was Apocalypse that did it? I don't know. That's a weird interaction. Apparently, Apocalypse puts one card in, activates the new card that comes out, and then shuffles the one that was put in into the deck. There it is. So I mean, best case scenario for him, he's getting 6 more here on right. No, he could play Chameleon at the same time, so he could get 12 more here on right. And we're up by 7, so we just need to go huge. And just for the fun of it, we'll drop down Gambit 2. I mean, we know he can't play mid. Because of Feast. It fast-forwarded because of Feast. Because we played so many cards in Feast, it had a lot to hand out. Well, we played big on right. Gambit, do your thing. Kinda cool. I mean, he did take out 12 power on right because it's against a Cerebro deck. Oh, he took out more than that because he took out... No, he didn't. No, never mind. That was biased. Well, he takes out 4 total power worth of cards, up to 4 total power worth of cards. So, not every card that's up to 4 cost. Sorry, cost, not power. Not every card that costs up 4. So, I think that's the reason why it didn't do that. So, I think we've pretty much done the testing for Gambit. I kind of liked him in this deck, though. You know, the weird thing is, I think Juggernaut will work in here too. Like, every new card from this season kinda works in the same deck, which is not a common thing to see, but all these objective cards, they kinda work in the same deck. I could easily put Juggernaut in here if I was willing to swap out something. This feels like all these cards are so good in here. It's a pretty clean list. I have yet to make Major Victory work in end deck. And it's a bummer because when they give away a card in a mode so that it's basically free to everybody, you want him to be good for everybody. And to have him just kind of be a lame card feels like a bummer.
The universe shall be set right.
I think what they really need to do, all they need to do to buff Major Victory is make it so he can create any Guardians card. Not just the original Guardians cards, the ones where you have to guess which location your opponent plays, but also like Star-Lord, new Drax, and stuff like that, you know? Give them a couple more options of good cards to draw, so we're not always getting Mantis and Drax, the old Drax or something, you know? End of turn deck. He is a card that I think is perfect for Sanctum. Like, you got him from playing Sanctum, and he's perfect for being played in Sanctum. Like, I think because the Guardians are so powerful in that mode, he's just a great card in there, but outside of that mode, I've not found a ton of place for him. That's a bummer. I'll get cooked by this end of turn deck for sure. Though they don't have an Invisible Woman or Jocasta on the board, if they never get one, Gambit would actually be pretty huge here. Hang on. If on the off chance we were to draw Gambit, he would be kind of massive against an end of turn deck.
Minions to me.
And we didn't draw Gambit. Okay. One of the small problems with playing a Thanos deck, just like an Arishem deck, is you get a lot of stones, it's a little harder to draw all the good stuff.
Escaped.
This deck's kind of fun, although I was having more fun with the Surfer deck. I really enjoy that Surfer deck. The problem is now we have to completely reconsider which cards
The
go in it
universe shall be
because
set right.
the whole Fauna thing doesn't work. Do that. The nice thing is, with all the people playing Gambit, in this deck we've got a bunch of stones that hopefully he can waste his... Gambit can waste his shots on all these stones instead of on cards we really do care about. We've got a decent Power Stone. Time Stone. Power Stone. Space Stone. So we change Aunt May's next turn so that they can't get that buff. Well, that's a bummer. Guess I wish I'd changed Quantum Realm. Change that. I say we get Gambit down early now, because there's a better odds that he kills Victoria Hand, which would be a really good kill for us. Also a good kill for us. Got a couple good kills. Come on, Gambit. No, no. Well, he got Demon. Okay. So, I feel like Cosmic Ghost Rider is the way to go.
Oh, snap.
Snap it up. We go Cosmic Ghost Rider, even though he goes down to 2 power. It's worth it to kill Victoria Hand. Didn't it work? It's deactivated, right? Okay, she's dead. The little thing is not showing on her card and board right now. I mean, they gotta retreat at this point. I see it below the card when you click on it, for sure, but it used to have like a shadow of one on the card when it's on the board, so you could kind of see it was dead. And I don't see that. They have to retreat. I don't see any scenario in which they win. Yeah.
Victory.
Well, old Spider-Ham was, or when Spider-Ham wasn't working properly until this latest patch, it was definitely easy to miss
Destiny will arrive.
that a card had been pigged. They've fixed that now, although they said in the notes that they don't want the art to change to the pig, and personally, I'm willing to let my variant art go when it becomes a pig, just for the logical consistency and easy quick reference when I look at the board of seeing a pig there. It's so much easier to know that you've got a dead card. Okay, so they're playing a game where they are going to play cards that they want to be destroyed, so they don't care that we're playing Gambit.
Great power comes.
That may be the first time I have ever seen someone playing Wade Wilson in a deck. It is entirely possible that is the first time I have ever seen Wade Wilson actually legit in a deck. Come on. Do. think they'd destroy him this turn because I thought they were saving him for their Dormammu spell. I just wasted that.
All systems go.
Not a whole lot good going on right now. Try gambling a little. I don't really care. Let's see what happens. Oh, I didn't create another card for Gambit, so Gambit's not going to do anything. Duh! Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to lose. That's what's going to happen. That was dumb. That was very dumb. Alright. Well, now that we know created on board doesn't activate him, I'm gonna do a little extra tweaking here to our Surfer deck. Is out for sure. We still got Brood and we've got the 10 rings. Oh no, Brood's not going to help either. So Gambit's just a bad card in this deck. Just all around a bad card in this deck. Brood creates his cards on board too. Well, we have learned something today. I think we're going to find out. I don't know if it's already been announced and I just haven't, because I haven't checked on Discord. But I think that Gambit's probably bugged. I don't think this is the intended way he's supposed to work. I do not think he's supposed to not count cards created on board. Hey there, Metal Rat. How's it going? So this is not a good Gambit deck at all, which is a bummer. And I don't even remember what I had in here before. I had Starhawk in here. Can't remember. Oh, I had Jack Flag. That's right. Jack Flag is a good one in here. Gotta put him back in. And I don't remember what else I had in here. I do not believe in playing a... Although in the current meta, I feel like Killmonger's a pretty solid play in there, except for the fact that we're playing Clea. I don't want to kill her. I don't know what else reacts really good getting buff in hand. Protects gives more buff. Fastos is fun sometimes. Let's put him Copycat just for the fun of it until I figure out what I want to put in there. We're not playing the deck. I'm gonna go back to experimenting with Gambit. And we're gonna have to go back to the Thanos deck. Well, we still got that one too set up, so we'll get right back into that because that seems to be working reasonably well.
Destiny will arrive.
Paint in the name of the stream. Week, new Gambit. That's what we'll just call it. have that can go to that? Oh, Drax? No. Drax can't go to that lane. They play something in that lane that's bigger than Drax. So we really need the Space Stone. If we get the Space Stone, we'll be sitting pretty. Oh, guess what? That's not going to work for your Gambit. Well, the bet they're playing a Gambit attack. No, let's undo that. Let's just keep buffing the Galactus. Or not. That will work towards your Gambit. We have better than average chance of getting our Drax killed if they draw Gambit. You can have a stone, that's fine. Objective happens after end of turn, so we are. They draw a Gambit. If they draw a Gambit, we are in a tough spot. I'll take that win. It's a close one, but I'll take it.
Victory!
1 point of power. If I had drawn the Space Stone, would have made that a lot less stressful. Supper time.
The universe shall be set right.
Gonna try to do the weird discard C3 deck or something. My Cosmic Ghost Rider will eat their lunch if they do. Nope. This is the air. No, sorry. I didn't look at their deck size over here on the untapped app. Draw. Interesting. It's like they're conceding mid for some reason.
Wind, aid my hand.
Stack that up. no value in putting it there. Like, there's definitely a way they could surprise me here and win this, but I can think of a couple ways, but it seems unlikely.
Victory!
Okay. What here is we're just not creating enough cards for Gambit to really pop off. Because unless we draw all 5 of the stones, or we get Kitty Pryde, it's just not going to happen. So I'm wondering if, even though Thanos feels like a fun place for Gambit, it's just not the best.
Destiny will arrive.
Galactus yet. Okay, it's their Galactus. I don't trust this for a second. I want to be later with my Iska. In case the opponent's also my Iska. So it's a negative deck that didn't draw negative.
Snap!
Still very much in my favor at the moment. I mean, should we turn off Limbo? They know we're gonna do it. Yeah. Snapping, let them know that we have the Reality Stone. I just thought maybe because it was gonna be close, because we'd only be putting 2 power in left, that maybe we shouldn't do it. But then I should have thought Drax and Iska there. It was reasonable to think that they had no way that they were gonna win that lane.
The universe shall be set right.
Zombie Galacti against Super Rashi. Well, that's a 0 cost card, so that doesn't help with the Gambit at all. I have enough trouble with filling up the board. I don't know if I want... Well, I can turn off Expansion next turn. Let's wait and see what the 3rd location is. Might need it for that location more. Maybe I'll play the Chimichanga. don't like this much because I don't feel like we have much that counters a Zombie Galactic deck, and Gambit only helps if we get Gambit out. Hang on. Gambit only helps if you get Gambit out before Zombie Galactic is revealed, because he could intentionally clear out some of the infected cards. But I think we have to start fishing for... I think we have to hope that we hit Gambit. I mean... I'm concerned about the whole situation. Or do we wait? No. Let's give it another turn. Go and Savano first. Draw will help. Increase the odds of getting Gambit, but we have Gambit on the board next turn because they're probably planning on Zombie Galactic for turn 7. One would assume. Thank you. Not hit Maverick. So I got one card left in the hand. So if it's Zombie Galactic, it's gonna be a decent size. We see what he does. Alright, Gambit, hit some infected cards. Come on, baby. Hit the Maverick. They've only got one infected card per lane. That feels better. Still feel like we have no shot at winning this, but give it a try.
I am inevitable.
Didn't play Galactus. I didn't realize that was the last stone we needed. We would have won. Oh, crap. Oh. It's one of my problems. I feel like Thanos, or you know what? They should make what is it? The Power Stone or whatever, the Purple Stone. They should make that an objective card, basically. Because at least then it would track
The universe shall be set
how many of the
right.
stones you've played. Because that happens to me all the time. When you clear, like when I play Lockjaw in a Thanos deck or something, and one of them cycles out, I can't remember which ones I've played and how many I've played. It'd be really helpful to have him be like an objective, so he was counting just like Gambit and all of them, and also getting that buff after the end of the game makes him a good counter to things like Iska and whatnot. Let's put it there. interesting. If we hit one of the stones with Iron Lad, I'm upset. If we hit anything else, I'm okay. Just put Drax in. He'll be pulled back out. No. Come on, Iron Lad, finish your animation. You can do it. We'll wait for that. Lovely. Odakella. Here we come. It doesn't do anything with that. We're not playing the Odakella game.
Escaped.
Gonna have a cube.
Destiny will arrive.
The door. Oh boy. Acid arrow is not much use against them. Well, we'll throw it over there anyways. What's the worst they can do? Once in future it and throw it back at us? Who cares? Hopefully in Sabanur will swap it out. At least we'll give them the rock. Here we go.
Opponent snapped.
I got a Shulao or something situation coming. Really could use more stones. I mean, I guess we should just do thing that draws. No, too late. Early for them to play the Maverick. That's not how you do a Shulao deck. Good or bad for him, who knows? We just straight lose. There's no world in which we win anything here.
Escaped.
Okay. I don't want to to do the same thing everyone else is doing with Gambit. I really don't. I really find it tedious. Just do what everybody's doing, which is Victoria Hand. Trying Gambit. A Gambit Redux. Need a created card. We definitely need a created card that is bigger, and we have to create it in hand. So I think Victoria, or not Victoria Hand, Valentina is by far and away the best bet for this. Like, you just can't go wrong with Valentina. Let's try Major Victory just because it's fun to try something that no one else will play. Definitely gonna want Quinjet. So we're gonna discount these cards. What was that? Yep. What if we just go old school? Let's go really old school and just make a Devil Dino deck. Everybody loves Devil Dino, you know? And no one plays him anymore. What else? Let's do Mad Thinker because we're insane people. And we're gonna fill our hands like a crazy person. We're gonna grab Snow Guard. Because we're getting all these things that create cards, and that gives us some location control. Man, we got so many create cards now. We're great. We're great with that. So now we need like a combo or something to support these. So we need some tech of some type. We'll throw in a Shang-Chi. Always good to have a Shang-Chi on board. Just blow up some big stuff. Ooh, I got an idea. I got an idea. We get ourselves Megas in the deck. That way, if we don't draw Devil Dino by turn 5, we float turn 5 for Magus, and he becomes our Devil Dino. And it's okay if we float with full hand because Mad Thinker then pops off. And then maybe just what else? For a little more tech, we'll put in the Mercury Cannonball stuff. So we have so many ways to destroy cards. Let's see. Fury. 4. Is she? No, she's not 2/4. Where's she? It's a 2 cost, right? A 2/2? Why Why am I missing her? Mercury a 3 cost? Mercury is a 3 cost, isn't she? Should I move her up to 3 cost? Forgot. Hey, we could have one of my favorite things because we've got Gambit destroying cards, we've got Shang-Chi destroying cards, and we've got Cannonball potentially destroying cards. Let's get a Fenris Wolf on board. Love it. Alright, let's try this and see what we can do. We certainly will have no trouble in Gambit to work. Drop the Snow Guard. Alright guys. Just making a note quick so I don't lose track of the deck code that Living for What sent me. Magus. Magus may die because of Cosmic Ghost Rider. And there goes our Quinjet. We should play Quinjet last turn. I like Fenris Wool in a lane where Cosmic Ghost Rider can't kill him. Need the Valentina pop. Ugh. Worst case scenario from Valentina. Yuck. Loaded 5 for... Okay, what do we do here? Magus is useless, he's not gonna do diddly. If we don't play Taskmaster, Gambit's not gonna do anything. Oh, and because it's an objective, he's going to destroy after the turn, so Fenris Wolf's not going to do anything. Ugh, this is just terrible. Worst case scenario. Just worst case scenario with that Taskmaster. If it had been like a 6-cost card that actually could win a lane, might be worth it. I didn't think about the fact that getting Gambit to work on the last turn sucks for Fenris Wolf. Alright. It's weird, but it's like we're not creating enough cards. I thought we had enough card creators, but we don't. We need another card creator in the deck, so I guess Mad Thinker's gotta go. Seriously, getting another same deck? Apparently that brings Drax over. Very interesting. I feel like we lose, but I want to see Gambit do his thing.
Power must be controlled.
We definitely lose unless Gambit gives us a perfect hit. Nope, the Boombot doesn't do anything. If he'd hit like a Hydra Bob and the Moon Dragon or something, maybe. No, even the Moon Dragon wouldn't have been enough. No, there was no winning line there. Oh, whoa. Need more card creators, believe it or not. So that means we're gonna add in my favorite card creator of all, because I embrace chaos. We are going to add in Agent 13. And the Mercury Cannonball combo is too big. It's too expensive for this deck. So we're taking them out. For destroying cards instead, we're going to put in for one more easy card destroyer, we're going to put in the Gladiator. And because we don't really have any, we just got Shang-Chi as an odd card, let's add in Moon 2. Just so we can potentially discard something our opponent really needs. And now we've got tons of opportunities for Gladiator. Or Fenris Wolf, I mean. I don't know. We're just experimenting with some stuff, trying to find something fun to do. Beautiful split. That's like a god split right there. That was such a good split. Jeez. We do that. We do that. We do that. Little Dracula dump deck is fun. The 1 in 3 shot that we hit Gambit with Magus, so we can't afford to go fishing right now. We need to go big with the double dino. Wait and see what they're gonna do. Okay. That's absolutely nothing, but let's just activate for the fun of it.
Doom rules all.
I think they gave us the win with the. Oh, that was fun. They gave us the win with discarding their own Red Skull.
Victory!
They just gave us Fenris Wolf, although we would have won even without Fenris Wolf activating because of Gambit. Because Gambit got rid of their cards. So, Gambit did actually do something there. Alright, I got one more game in me. I gotta jump. I didn't realize it was getting that late. Spent too much time building decks, so Papas Fritas will be my last game. And then we'll raid into somebody else. Let's see who's playing Snap right now. Car Streams is playing again. We'll raid into her stream. That's fine. You can ham that all you want. Oh, no, no, no. No, no. Please. I want the Doombot in Washington, D.C. What am I doing?
Doom rules all.
Power card. Oh, thank you. Did you just destroy those 2 cards? Not snap it up. Is there air? There air done. Okay. I mean, yeah, let's just do this. And the pig on Washington, D.C. feels great. Okay, well, yeah, you got me. Quinjet. Did you destroy? Oh, I forgot Juggernaut's at 4 cost. Jeez. That's fine by me.
Victory!
Alright. I'll probably play around with this a little more on Thursday. I think I'm gonna ease off on the Gambit experimentation for the rest of the my off-stream time because of trying to hit infinite. So I will come back to this if you can be here Thursday night. I will be playing some more Gambit on stream. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, and hopefully by the next time I talk to you, I'll already be at infinite, but we will see. Take care of yourselves. Thanks for stopping by the Blot Spot. We'll raid into someone else. I'll see you over there. Thanks. Bye.